Mr. Speaker, I rise today to share the story of 22-year-old Luke Johnson, a graduate of Pennsbury High School in my home of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Luke was known for his quirky sense of humor and his laid-back demeanor. He was a football standout at Pennsbury and was named Best Defensive Player of the Year his senior year. He also wrestled, he played soccer, baseball, and could throw a frisbee a mile. Above all, Luke loved to be with his family and with his friends. And it was his tight-knit group who supported Luke as he battled the increasingly common enemy of opioid addiction. On May 17, 2017, Luke lost his battle with this disease after many difficult years of trying to return to normal. Throughout his fight, like so many, he was haunted by shame, loss of self-worth, and the stigma of being addicted to opioids. This pain was shared by his friends and family, affecting the entire community who just wanted to help, to see Luke be Luke. As he tried to work his way towards recovery, Luke's parents, Maureen and John, discovered the basis of his addiction, a prescription opioid pill given to him on his first day in high school. It progressed further when he was offered opioids after a football game wins during his junior and senior year in high school. Ultimately, he was offered and accepted the invitation to try heroin. Imagine the difficulty for this family and millions like them. At first, Luke's family was dumbfounded, angry, and hurt. They had no idea the difficulty he was facing. They mobilized to support Luke by placing him into local rehabilitation facility, but later found out that their insurance would not cover inpatient treatment, so they sold their car for his initial recovery. However, when Luke came home, the people, places, and things from his old life triggered a relapse. His parents hoped that a facility in Florida would remove these triggers from Luke's life and put him on the road to recovery. After several months of recovery in Florida, Luke was forced to find another place to live. This was the move, Mr. Speaker, that he was not ready to make. He died a few days later before he had fully unpacked the few belongings that he had. Following Luke's death, his parents established the Luke's Hero and Me Foundation in Yardley, Pennsylvania. Their goal is to help with the awareness, education, and to destigmatize opioid addiction. Ultimately, they want to ensure other family, friends, and community networks can save their Luke. Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to submit to the congressional record a letter I received from Luke's parents.
Without objection.
With opioid overdose as the leading cause of death among our young people, we have little choice but to act. And when I met Luke's father, he gave me this picture of Luke. And he asked that we remember Luke as we work to end this epidemic. I urge my colleagues to join me in this call to action. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.